Hey everyone, going into the first match of a Shadows over Innistrad draft, and I think this hand is a definite keep. It's pretty good even. We have the zombie plus compelling deterrence, which is usually a good thing. It makes compelling deterrence slightly better when you have your zombies in play. I might play my Illuminator first though, just because it's... yeah, now I play the Illuminator first for sure. Well, maybe now I play Ongoing Investigation. No, I'd probably play it next turn. Playing it and swinging for one in the air with Ongoing Investigation and with Erdwall Illuminator in play is pretty gross. Pretty gross. In fact, it may just prompt him to discard a card. So let's see. He may also have a way of just killing my Illuminator. Puncturing Light would get it done, for example. Let's see if the light gets punctured here. Nope. That means we get a second clue, which is awesome. Pretty good start. Then once we get green mana, it gets to be even stupider. Probably play my Observer next. Although if I play my Rats, I can use clues. We'll use some more clues. And have the best version of Compelling Deterrence ready to go. And it looks like we're probably going to want to be able to use Compelling Deterrence in the somewhat near future. Yeah, I think we probably do. Although, what do you become? A 5/3. So that is big enough to crack through my Silent Observer. That's crazy, but it will give us a pretty big tempo boost if our opponent decides to do that. And then we'll have tons of clues to cash in and find a way out. So I think we just play our Rancid Rats. He'll also have to discard a card, it's worth mentioning, but we're just going to get some more clues here and play our Rats. And end our turn. So if he just equips here, we use Compelling Deterrence to bounce the guy. And then my opponent has to discard a card for one thing, and in addition to that, he's like, kind of gets time walked. No, that's what he's going to do. Well, that means we'll use Compelling Deterrence on that, which is kind of better. Wow. Okay. Sure. See you later. I mean, I could have waited for Slayer's Plate to be equipped to something. It might have been a little better, but... he could just discard that Nearheath Chaplain. That would be not bad, because then he could use it and then equip the thing, but it'll take him a couple turns to get there. Okay. Confront the Unknown. That'd be good for us right now. Okay, twins. That gives us a actual large creature, which I don't mind. So we're going to swing with both of these. Get some more clues. We haven't even cashed any of them in yet, so one of these days, though, we'll get there. We're just going to play a large creature. I mean, Silent Observer is large too, but if he equips this, we can at least block it with our twins. Did we get any Shamblebacks? Because Shambleback is nice to have against this nuisance. Okay. So I think we're still not going to cash in any clues, which is kind of ridiculous because we have 8 of them. But we're going to play our Observer. Oh, I can cash in a clue. What kind of math was I doing there? So we will cash in a clue first. I might as well do that because then that still leaves me, yeah. So we're going to cash in 1 clue. I still think we play the Observer. It's a better blocker right now. So we'll play it. And we will end our turn. So it's going to be a while before we run out of gas. Equipping Slayer's Plate to this is a pretty cruel thing to do, but we can still trade with it, which will give him a 1/1 flyer, etc. He'll gain a ton of life. You know, it's all ugly, but there are worse things, you know. So we're definitely blocking with our little rat. Luckily, we can effectively block spirit tokens. Man, like all of our creatures have big butts, huh? So we're going to use one of these. I mean, I think we swing with the Illuminator again. And then I think we just play Drownyard Explorers, which will give us 2 more clues, because that's what we need. We got like all the clue synergies this game. What we're going to really need is green mana so we can start gaining life. That's what we really want. Because if we can start gaining life, we win this race eventually. Aw, man. Now we have to find a way to deal with that, which we do have. Our deck is not devoid of such things. And what do you know? We have ways to draw like a million cards. No, that's not bad right now. Actually, it is, because of Watcher in the Web. I forgot about that. All right, so at least flipping it's pretty bad. There we go. That'll work, right? When you can draw a million cards, you can find your way out of a lot of situations. I'm going to leave back the Observer. And then we'll end our turn. Yeah, I mean, if we get green mana, which is liable to happen eventually, I mean, we have 9 clues in play, for God's sake, then our opponent will really be in trouble because we can turn every creature that dies into 2 life and another clue. Yeah, you have a big creature. Oh, the offensive, huh? Well, our Thraben Gargoyle can flip and block that and kill it at least. So can that, although it doesn't have to flip or anything. Okay, I think we probably want to play a Thraben Gargoyle and a Stormrider Spirit this turn. So we attack with all these guys again. I'm never going to run out of clues, you guys. So we're going to play the Gargoyle, and we're going to flash in our Stormrider Spirit to block his Slayer's Plate dude. So we might move Slayer's Plate to Unruly Mob now, which wouldn't be a lot of fun because once he gets another Spirit. Do we get any root outs? No, we're not even base green. We may want, we do want actually, well, that card's pretty bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty solid for our opponent right now. But we're going, if he were to pay mana right now to equip this with it, we'd still kill it and come out ahead, I think. So we're going to play this Spirit and block, because then we can transform our Thraben Gargoyle on our turn and really smash. Plus we have another one of these Spirits in our hand, so... You know, he may have forgotten he has Nearheath Chaplain in his graveyard, which I guess I don't mind. It's working for us. Because he can convert that into 2 flyers whenever he wants to. Right now we have what? One creature? No, two creatures in our graveyard. That's right. So, potential life and clues sitting in our graveyard. Oh, you're unblockable right now, aren't you? So if I transform this, I swing for 4, 7, 8. I don't know how worth it that is right now. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I'm going to cash in a clue here. Hey, green mana. Okay. So, yeah, that's all we attack with. You have a trick to save your guy and take mine down? Yes, you do. And you get another stupid token. Okay. so many clue tokens. There's 2 stacks of them. So we are going to end the turn, and we can decide whether we want to flip our Thraben Gargoyle or do something else. We do have green mana now, so I mean, granted, we can only do it once a turn, but gaining life right now is pretty huge, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, trample is bad news right now. I think we're going to double block it with these 2 creatures. Interesting. Well, if he's attacking... Oh, this isn't tapped, though. So, yeah. And it wouldn't be lethal even if he were attacking with that. So we're going to do that. You know, it's probably better to do this. It is better to do this. Okay. Hey, that Mangler's probably going to come in handy at one point or another. Did I forget to flash in my Stormrider Spirit there? Oh no, I transformed my guy. Right. That ended up being better. Okay, so Flyer. I'm glad I have Stormrider Spirit that can flash in and block that, and Stitched Mangler, which can tap it down. I'm going to sacrifice one of these. Hey, well, that's interesting. No, never mind. Don't have mana. If I play another... So I can actually flash in my Spirit. Essence Flux won't accomplish a whole lot there. So it's worth remembering we can gain life. So it's 7 mana. 7 mana. So it's probably just going to be better to play 2 creatures here. Because I can Mangler the Spirit after he equips it. So... And I'll leave mana up for Essence Flux should that matter. And we'll end our turn. Essence Flux. I can also use it as a kind of a combat trick with tapped creatures. I hadn't really thought about that because they become untapped. We have 2 spirits right now too, so, and a third one in our hand. Plenty of creatures to cash in for life. Man, imagine if we got Tireless Tracker right now. He would get huge. Okay. Well, Essence Flux will work against that, won't it? Yes, it will. So whatever he targets, Essence Flux also works to give me another clue with Drownyard Explorers. So let's see what he wants to do here at his instep. We'll use Essence Flux to save our guy, so that ended up working out pretty well. Oh. That is not what I expected. Okay. If we just kill this now... you can have my Reckless Scholar. If we just kill that now, we don't even have to worry about using Essence Flux. That is not what I expected to happen. Not at all. So I think we just swing with everybody. Think I have enough clues yet. And speaking of clues, let's start using some of them. I want to make sure I have enough mana for Essence Flux plus Stormrider Spirit. Okay. Well, we have enough mana for it, so... Yeah, I think we just end our turn there. Our Mangler's probably just going to win us the game. Probably. It may not even be worth it to play Stormrider Spirit to block. I probably won't. I'll just flash it in at the end of his turn. Yeah, he probably shouldn't have attacked with his missionaries, although we did have an out for it, but attacking with it means I get to choose which of my creatures died, and he didn't. So, yeah. So Ongoing Investigation has definitely been the MVP in this match. Playing turn 2 and turn 2 Illuminator, turn 3 Ongoing Investigation was pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. Okay. But because he has Slayer's Plate, we do want to bring in Gone Missing, and we probably end up cutting out Essence Flux for it. Yep. If you attack with that, you are dead, sir. Well, you're dead with it even if you don't attack with it. Okay, so we'll take it. And we'll finally win this long game. So, because I don't have to show him I have Stitched Mangler, I won't. Yeah, finally got the win there. Took a while. Grindy deck we have here, but yeah, Gone Missing is very good against Slayer's Plate. And our opponent had the one sort of clunky removal spell in Abyssinian Missionaries. But he also has tons of equipment that I wouldn't mind being able to put on top of his library. So yeah, we'll trim the flux. So we have a terrible hand this time. We do have Ongoing Investigation again, though. But we have one forest in our deck, and it's in our hand. We definitely don't want it. This is much better. Turn 1 Gargoyle. Turn 3 Geist. Well, there's that guy again, so sure. Now we have 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, which is pretty nice in any format. Granted, our 1-drop sort of just chills there for a while, but he does block. He had a couple creatures with 1 power and stuff. He can block those. So more blue mana. So depending what our opponent does, we may just want to play our Geist. I mean, right now we don't have any cards of other color than blue, so we don't desperately need to be searching for other lands, really. So, yeah, we're just going to play our Geist here. Especially because Stitched Mangler sets it up so that I'm going to... Well, now I can do it either way. Okay, well now we want to search our library for a forest, I'd say. So these guys are going to swing. Yay for Skulk. Transforms. I'm going to leave my mana up for now so I can at least like bluff that I'm going to do something. Maybe I have a counterspell, who knows. Right, there's the plate again, which isn't a lot of fun, but when you have Stitched Mangler, it gets a little bit worse. Yeah, we'll get our 1 forest. Of course, now we drew a black card, but, what are you going to do? Yep, we just swing again, and then we play Tireless Tracker. Drops your opponent to 12. You don't have any possible blocks, so I'm not sure what's happening right now. Then we'll play our Tracker. If he equips this and swings, I mean, we just take it and then play Stitched Mangler to shut it down for a turn. Yeah. If he doesn't swing, we do the same thing, so... He's going for the aggressive approach. Hey, well, there's Gone Missing, which if we don't just win this game outright, will be pretty good. So we're just going to mangle this thing, keep it down for a turn. And just bash with all these. So it means we have lethal next turn. If we draw a mana for Gone Missing, then we just win. You could have removal now, though. But what do you remove? I mean, Unimpeded Trespasser probably, because the tracker right now isn't super amazing, but... I mean, he's dead unless he plays 2 blockers even, because these 2 get through no matter what, and then just one of these needs to get through. So, yeah, we got there. All right, well, match 1 went well. Ongoing Investigation took over 1 game, and in the other game, very quickly flipping, what's this called? Uninvited Geist got the job done. So, thanks for watching. See you guys in match 2, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.